Okay, first off, thanks for clicking this video. I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time, ever since seeing Lionel Sanders do it for his amazing indoor pain cave. I figured that this might reach a fair few more eyes than usual, so if you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you're a regular, don't forget to hit that like button. I'm going to get right on into it. Let's just give you a very quick tour of my little Zwift pain cave room. Let's just do it. No B-roll, no music. Let's just do it like MTV Cribs style. Let's just get on with it. Right, this way. Here it is. As you come in, you have a stash of shoes. Not all of them cycling shoes, but I have got one pair of winter cycling shoes. They're like an old pair that I can just wear if it's really bad outside. My go-to pair of cycling shoes, the Giro Empires. They're usually kept there. I've got a pair of tights just hanging around. Ha! Hanging around. Oh, there's a calendar. We can get rid of that actually. Speaking of calendars, I've got another calendar down there, which I'm not going to be using because nothing's going to happen in 2021.
I love your optimism.
So this room, I measured it earlier because I couldn't remember what it was. It's 10 feet by like 11 feet. So I didn't know which way to put things. I didn't know whether to have the bike going that way and having stuff there. But being that I do a lot of streaming and stuff, I actually figured that having the light coming in from here is a lot nicer. I don't have to, and it's not shining on the screen as well, which is another thing. Seiki's up there doing his job. He's supposed to be a draft excluder, but he doesn't like to stay down there. He likes to hang out atop the window. My tour decisions, I like having, you'll see as we go around, memorabilia that relates to like something that I've done in the past, either achieved or like been somewhere. If it's race numbers, there's some over here actually. There's like some from this year. Like there's a Polar Hill climb from last year. Nice plastic number. So stuff like that really. And the ideal scenario would be that we'd have like a double garage, because obviously in a flat we're a bit stuck for space.
We're in a small 2-bed flat and this is our small second bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, the bedroom is bigger. Ideally we should have used that. We should have just crammed in a tiny bedroom. Yeah, I mean I'll just run through everything. So we've got our own little runner which we put down so that if the bikes get wet we can put them down here. And they don't like mess up the carpet. It's just a basic runner from like Amazon. You can get them anywhere really. Anything that gets dirty or wet usually lives on here, so like overshoes, Charlie's back wheel because the bike is on there, on the turbo. Now, mud guards from SKS. Always used SKS mud guard, just because you can just throw them on the bike and take them off really easily. Over here there's a bunch of winter kit. It's mainly winter kit, most of it from Band of Climbers. Shout out to a sponsor. Some of it is summer kit that I won't be using now for like a couple of months, so it's stuff that I'm like rarely using, so I just chuck it in there. The rest of the kit is over here so the rest of the kit is in here, which is like a second-hand chest of drawers that we just picked up when we moved in because, well,
we had no furniture and because I hadn't started work, we
exactly.
had only your wage.
So it's serving a purpose. There's just a couple of things on top that are they're easy to grab, things like heart rate monitors, things like that. And it's similar over here. We've got new tyres to fit. This is like the maintenance area, so lubes, Allen key sets, Morgan Blue bike washing stuff, Emir from Bike, who's my little mechanic and a good friend and coffee supplier, hooked me up with Morgan Blue. I did buy that from him, but he gave me a good price with it. All my electricals, which I'll show you in 1 second, but in these drawers I've got, this drawer is full of socks, cycling socks. This drawer is just normal clothes, bits and bobs in that one, and the further down you go, like I think you get base layers at the bottom. Base layers, cloth caps. I'm a big cloth cap collector, so yeah, those things, the odds and ends. Just quickly over here we have a fan that we bought in the summer just to get me through some of the hotter indoor rides I was doing. It's a basic fan, it's just a tower fan. I mean, it's not brilliant, but
it does the job.
Yeah, it does a job as a second fan. You'll see what my first fan is now in a second. I've got my Ed Mode wheels here, which I've still not even ridden. Still brand new, a brilliant shiny rim on them. I'm looking forward to riding those at some point from Chin Lad. Mobility stuff in there, we've got bands in the Kit Bricks bag, foam roller, the work of the devil himself, the foam roller. My bag, we've got a medicine ball, 2 kettlebells. Are they 4 kilos? So it's a fair weight there, 4 kilo. Don't laugh. 1 whiteboard. You can never have too many whiteboards. That's why I have one there as well behind me, but that's a full size. That's the proper whiteboard for big brainstorming stuff. So as you can probably tell, I know I didn't really touch on it, but we have a bar here. We have some pretty lightweights as well. It's nothing crazy, but
it's useful when the gym's shut because at least we can kind of do some strength.
Yeah, and the gyms have shut now, haven't they? So,
yeah.
Speaking of which, I use some of the plates to lift the headwind up underneath, just to give it a different angle, so I can get, I guess, more of it angled to my head because my head just gets sweaty for some reason. Moving on really quickly, so we obviously have my bike. I'm going out on the road tomorrow, my saddlebag and everything else, so ideally this would live where Charlie's standing now while her bike is on the turbo, but I'm probably going to put it out there ready for the morning to go straight away. Like I said, I usually keep my stuff to grab and go up the top, my helmet, my lights from exposure, my glasses up here from Sun God. All of these are sponsors, by the way, so take it for what it's worth, but I seek out these sponsors because I believe in what they do, and they make good products, and they have like a story and a vision, so it's a brilliant thing to be part of. I have my pump there, I might need that tomorrow. A couple of energy bars and like fruit and nut mix just for snacks to reach when I'm on the bike. And well, I guess we have this area now, which is like the main part. Like, it feels like I've talked a lot already, and even though the room is so small, there's like quite a lot of stuff. There's quite a lot of things going on in here. So that chair I actually recently bought, ergonomic chair that I picked up with a voucher that one of my very kind subscribers sent to me, and I thought I'd spend it on something useful, and that is my back.
Thank you so much, because I'm fed up of hearing about it.
Hearing about what?
Your back.
It's actually very, very
and your
comfortable.
glutes.
Over here, the centerpiece and thing that you usually see when you're watching the live streams. So I've actually got a bin at the back for bar wrappers or anything like that, and a pump, which I rarely pump my tyres up now, to be honest. So we've got a Kicker 18, Wahoo Kicker 18 at the back. The cable goes into a bunch of sockets in the back. We've actually got no shortage of sockets in this room. We've got two sockets in the corner, 2 sockets in the corner, and 2 sockets. All my cables and electricals in there, so I never lose them, because it's always handy. Usually charging a camera battery, charging like either a phone or my watch. It's always something charging. I usually try and charge everything all at once. Oh, shout out to Aldi for making these gloves. Really nice gloves for $5.99, by the way. As you can probably tell, it's almost Wahoo everything, because I ride for the Wahoo Local indoor team. So take that with a pinch of salt, but goes without saying the equipment is, yeah, it's top of the range. The desk, which wasn't part of the setup until very recently, like the last couple of weeks. And getting into the nitty gritty now, so I have a very basic arm to hold the Blue Yeti microphone, which was kindly donated by a subscriber. We also have a bunch of cables. The cable management is not great, but we have a cable coming out of the Alienware Alpha 10, which is the PC that I use. Small, compact, it's a couple of years old, but again, does the job. Goes out down the back and then comes right out behind the kicker, so it's an Ant Plus extension lead basically. So I've never got a dropout ever since purchasing that. I have a little block as well over here, so you can add more USB devices to the PC, because the PC only has like 2 USB or 3 USB ports. I have some funky lights that I installed under the table. So yeah, I mean, it's not really there for any purpose other than to save like this light being on and to have a little bit of ambience. I use my old iPhone 6s to usually keep an eye on the live chat on YouTube when I'm streaming, and I use the Logitech K400 Plus, which was recommended to me by loads of people to do all my pad work and typing, and of course to hit the power up button, which is now a lot easier to access with the Kicker desk. Again, Ticker Fit. I actually get a lot of questions about this. This is the heart rate monitor that you wear around your arm. You can wear it at any point actually. Far better than a chest strap because, well, A, you recharge it, and B, it doesn't get as sweaty. I find the chest strap, if it gets sweaty, it starts to like slide a little bit, and then it takes forever to dry, to be fair, because there's far more material rather than this. So plus, if you're like me and you do double days and you ride indoors and outdoors, if you end up riding indoors with that chest heart rate strap, and then you go outdoors with the same strap, it's soaking wet. So 2 heart rate monitors. These are the Empow earbuds. I got them on Amazon a while back. I think they're less than £30, but the sound is like probably as good as like Beat by Dre that I've used in the past. It's really, like, if you go online, you find the reviews are outstanding. So pretty good for what they cost. And obviously it goes without saying that I use a Logitech camera webcam, and I've got a very basic 33-inch. It's quite an old TV
you get
monitor.
The big TV for.
Yeah, we've got a tiny TV in the living room, like literally like 10-inch, and we've got a 33-inch for riding indoors on, because I mean you need all the stimulation you can get. That is pretty much it. The only other thing is this nice little thing from 3D Climbs on Instagram. It's a 3D printed Alpe d'Huez, which I have sat on the desk to remind me of the fateful day when I will attempt to KOM at Alpe d'Huez at some point. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you've got any questions, leave them down below. Of course, share this video with somebody who's, I don't know, trying to make the best out of their space that they have. And if you have a really cool space, tag me anywhere, maybe on Instagram at Laverack. Let me see it, and let us know like if there's anything we can improve on or change to make it better, more efficient, or what you have set up. So let us know down below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. How long was that?
70.